Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
We have already started here. Brahim Diaz. Fermin. Valde. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lewandowski has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Lunin gets it away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful...
Climbs up big! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Mbappe. Araujo gets a foot in here. Chips it through. Lewandowski! Modric. Aimed beyond the defence. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Valde. That is a brilliant interception. Güler. Mbappe. No goals as yet. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Modric. Lucas Vazquez. Pedri. Fermin. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Chance! Has another go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what a... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Güler. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rafinha. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Modric, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Fran Garcia.
Brahim Diaz.
And Dani Ceballos.
Goulet.
Providing an outlet on that flank. Rafinha. Fermin. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's the chance to counter. And he was quick to react.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Modric plays it short. Hits one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Araujo.
Eric Garcia.
Yamal given the lift of his goal. Played into space out wide. Oh, that was vital. Modric.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Here's Tchouaméni. We are into overtime. And it's Modric. And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis shapes to shoot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Fermin. It's Gavi. And here's Lewandowski. Gavi. He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Big chance! There's a goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
That's going to go a long way. In with a header! Oh, taken with style! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
That's a nicely measured pass. Lucas Vázquez. Modric.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847
Goulet.
espectadores.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just eases him off the ball.
Valverde.
Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Modric. Valverde. Goulet. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Shifted upfield. Lucas Vazquez. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Rodrigo. Pedri. Gavi. No way through. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger.
There's the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Madrid making another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Lucas Vazquez calmly anticipates. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. He can run onto that. Gavi. He's won a shot at goal! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, they've got it again. Now it's Mbappe. Gavi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. Gavi is onto this. Oh, not quite. Camavinga. Fran Garcia. It's Camavinga. Forwards and with intent. And they've got a throw. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Balde. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? Ceballos.
Vinicius Junior.
Araujo. Kubasi.
5 minutos de descuento.
Gavi. Fermin. Gavi. No, he's just misjudged that one. That's a decent clearance. It's Pedri. Played back towards his own goal. Balde. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! He's scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And that will be it. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Lewandowski claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So hello, welcome one and all to what is certainly in terms of international football in Latin America, the ultimate grudge match. Two absolute superpowers who also happen to be neighbours on a continent widely recognised as football's home. It is a rivalry that has a history which lasts well over a century and has of course been ranked top of all footballing rivalries by media and supporters alike. It comes as little surprise then that this game is considered to be international football's equivalent of the Super Classico. The 11 of Brazil, the 11 of Argentina, some of them friends, many foes in club football, lining up for a united cause. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's us or them, always has been, always will be. Spread it left. So what can they make of this? So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making sure that he helps break lines going forward and denies line breaking for his defence. So he's become a big factor now in any team he functions in.
Okay, interesting. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Now it's Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Neymar. That is good strength. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. No goals as yet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Danilo makes the interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gabriel. Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Bruno Guimaraes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Martinez. Chance here to counter. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. De Paul with a definite foul there. Now it's Messi. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi! Goal! Argentina! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Just eases him off the ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Gabriel, 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he's had it nicked away. Messi in acres of space out wide. And Messi! It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Gabriel. Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. He's got the shot away! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Convertido en el minuto 45. Número 22.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Gabriel. Martinez powering forward here. Oh, easy pickings there. And the half-time whistle goes. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
And it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Argentina are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach, vibrant, utterly irresistible. In he goes again! It's a goal!
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Número 7.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Martinez. De Paul. Oh, it's De Paul. And he's onside. Messi. There's the hit! No, that's just wide.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Danilo. Linton. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, that's clever. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gonzalez. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
That's headed upfield. Now it's Martinez. Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 60.333.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that. Fernandez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gonzalez. McAllister, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's a key interception. Danilo. And it's Marquinhos. He has found a way through. Rafinha. Otamendi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Gonzalez. Linton. And here's Neymar. Tagliafico.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to get it clear. And here's the chance to counter. Fiddles it through. That's a nicely measured pass. Shapes to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. Into the last quarter of an hour. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Gabriel to Marquinhos. Rafinha might just make this. And here's Rafinha. What a throw in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Fernandez. Can he get onto this? Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Messi. McAllister. Fernandez. And Gonzalez. Tagliafico. Gonzalez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
McAllister. Argentina finding their passes.
2 minutos de compensación.
2 minutes to be added on. Molina. De Paul is onto this. Oh, good take in a good area. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's it. Argentina, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Martinez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Argentina really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Oh, Luis Suarez! He's done very well to get to that.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Paris Saint-Germain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Referee has just said play on.
Vitinha. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Barcola. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Barcola. Pass somewhat off target. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Marquinhos.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Marquinhos.
And it's been given away. And he welcomes it in. Luis Suarez! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Hakimi. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. João Neves. Barcola. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola. Approaching the half-hour mark.
Marquinhos.
And Mendes. Barcola is in a really good position out wide. Busquets.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he was quick to react. Donnarumma gets it away. Kvaratskhelia. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Luis Suarez.
That's good play from him.
Messi. And Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hakimi.
Marquinhos.
And Mendes. Barcola.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're just settling back into this second half. No, that's been intercepted. Quality ball. Dembele. Busquets.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Jordi Alba. And here's Suarez. This might spell Messi! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Fabian Ruiz. Referee's given a throw. Nuno Mendes. Barcola providing an outlet on that flank.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, there's the clearance. Done delicately. Back into the middle. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's quick to snatch it back. Almost an hour gone. He's gone for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw.
The attendance for this match.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's in, surely! Now the finish! And they can counter here. Looking for options for movement. Great work on the overlap. Oh, great ball! Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That has been cut short. Vitinha. Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Luis Suarez. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Fabian Ruiz. And Hakimi. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution.
No way through there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Dembele. Well, that's an inviting ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kvaratskhelia stood his ground strongly. Zaire Emery. Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been
João Neves.
indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Brilliantly cut out. Zaire Emery. Kvaratskhelia. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Luis Suarez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
It really is a sight to behold. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Stefan de Vrij. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback, even in Italy.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! That has ended up in no man's land. Çalhanoğlu. Bisek. Now it's Taremi. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Fermin. Good driving run. Is there any support? He might not need it. Zalewski. Damian. And it's Correa. Araujo gets a foot in here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pass somewhat off target. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early.
Lewandowski! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. Well, there's the clearance. Gavi. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that's an excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Ashlani. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Fermin. Inter Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Fermin! That was a matter of inches.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And he can clear it away. Çalhanoğlu. Fermin. It's Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not a lot we need to say about that. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu has got himself a free kick. Fermin. Bisek. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Çalhanoğlu, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Damian, and it's Correa. Pedri. Well, that has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, that's been intercepted. Bisek. Oh, good-looking ball. Koundé. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Plays a sharp little ball here. There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Lewandowski. He's played him through. Danger averted for now. And they've got a throw. Taremi. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Yamal! And for a moment, time stood still. And this could be the final action of the first half. In for a header! And there is the half-time whistle. Barcelona glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help.
Fermin! Denied by an instinctive save.
Fermin is offering a wry smile there.
Cleared away. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Bisek. And it's Stefan de Vrij. Ashlani. Nicely spread. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Lewandowski. Tries a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
No, again there's no way. Big chance! And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that could set him on his way. And he's gone looking for safety. Gavi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Zalewski.
La asistencia
Now
a este
Dimarco.
partido asciende a 96.847
Zalewski.
espectadores.
Dimarco providing an outlet on that flank. Out of play for a goal kick. Lewandowski. Fermin. Ashlani. And it's Lewandowski. Played out to the left flank. Correa. Damian. He's found a way through. Pedri. Fermin, who's set up one goal so far. Gavi. Zalewski. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedri. Fermin. And here's Lewandowski. Gavi. And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Lewandowski. Now the finish! And he hits the net. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're...
Fermin! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Inter really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Well, they could break here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's there to clear it. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Fermin. Could move up a gear here. Balde looking to penetrate opposition lines. Looking for options for movement. Real chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Goes in for the header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. Taremi. Asllani. Now it's on Nautovic. Shot a goal! And he steered it beyond the post.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Asllani. Out to the right. And it's Damian. Mkhitaryan. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice physical challenge. Damian. Balde spots it and intercepts. Rafinha, given the lift of his goal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Oh, good ball!
Can he put it away? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well,
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances...
And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Webster. Opts for safety. And FIFA. Rafinha. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Yamal! It's a loose ball. In he goes again. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
And that was very necessary. De Jong.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. Vermeer. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal providing an outlet on that. Chance with the header! In he goes again! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pedri. De Jong. And Fermin. De Jong. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good-looking ball. De Jong. And Araujo. De Jong. Lewandowski. Great hit! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Lewandowski brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pedri. Fermin. Shapes to shoot! And more and more and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Brighton have the chance to go the other way. And he's intervened well there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Stood up well to him there. He's had a hit! Gets a good foot in there. It's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kubasi. Fermin.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Yamal. And that is expertly dealt with. De Jong has found the net here, of course. Fermin. Rafinha. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And there is the half-time whistle. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Yamal. This is De Jong. Oh, super. Big chance! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That has not gone well. Distributed tidily. And they win it back again. Araujo. Koundé. Yamal is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Rafinha.
97.559 espectadores.
And Fermin. Lewandowski. And he's there to clear it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Lewandowski. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Now this could be a chance. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Oh, it's come loose. Araujo gets a foot in here.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 16, el dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por
Barcelona
el
perhaps
dorsal
wondering
20,
what the best time is
el
for their
dorsal
next
6.
substitution. Estupiñán. Yamal. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Lewandowski. He's through, it's one decent hit!
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. Now it's Lewandowski! And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Gavi. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save.
Gavi put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Estupiñán is charging up on the overlap. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Lewandowski. Kadiolu. Into the channel. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys. Dani Olmo. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the pass is intercepted. Webster. Yamal. Gavi. Pedri. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Chip through. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a header! And that has faded wide. And that's that. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Yamal claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.